insisted. "I've a fancy that it will sound a little gloomy. Am I right?" He laughed. "Of course you are. How could I write in any other way except through the darkened spectacles? However, there's a way out, of altering it, I mean. I feel flashes of it already. Listen." The story expanded with relation. He no longer felt confined to its established lines. Every now and then he paused to tell her that this or that was new, and she nodded appreciatively. They walked for a time, watched the seagulls, and bade their farewell to the Irish coast. "You will have to rewrite that play for me," she said, a little abruptly, as she paused before the companionway. "I'm going down to my room for a few minutes before lunch now. Afterwards I shall bring up a pencil and paper. We will make some notes together." Philip walked on to the smoking room. He could scarcely believe that the planks he trod were of solid wood. Raymond Greene met him at the entrance and slapped him on the back. "Just in time for a cocktail before lunch," he exclaimed. "I was looking everywhere for a pal. 2 martinis, dry as you like, Jim," he added, turning around to the smoking room steward. "Sure you won't join us, Lawton?" "Daren't," was the laconic answer from the man whom he had addressed. "By the by," Mr. Raymond Greene went on, "let me make you two acquainted. This is Mr. Douglas Romilly, an English boot manufacturer, Mr. Paul Lawton of Brockton. Mr. Lawton owns one of the largest boot and shoe plants in the States," the introducer went on. "You two ought to find something to talk about." Philip held out his hand without a single moment's hesitation. He was filled with a new confidence. "I should be delighted to talk with you, Mr. Lawson, on any subject in the world," he declared, "except our respective businesses." "I'm very glad to meet you, sir," the other replied, shaking hands heartily. "I don't follow that last stipulation of yours, though." "It simply means that I am taking 7 days' holiday," Philip explained gaily. 7 days during which I have passed my word to myself to neither talk business nor think business. Your very good health, Mr. Raymond Greene," he went on, drinking his cocktail with relish. "If we meet on the other side, Mr. Lawton, we'll compare notes as much as you like." "That's all right, sir," the other agreed. "I don't know as you're not right. We Americans do hang round our businesses, and that's a fact. Still, there's a little matter of lasts I should like to have a word or two with you about some time." "A matter of what?" Philip asked vaguely. "Lasts," the other repeated. "That's where your people and ours look different ways chiefly, and that and a little matter of manipulation of our machinery." "Just so," Philip assented, swallowing the last of his cocktail. "What about luncheon? There's nothing in the world to give you an appetite like this sea air." "I'm with you," Mr. Raymond Greene chimed in. "You two can have your trade talk later on." He took his young friend's arm, and they descended the stairs together. "What the mischief is a last?" he inquired. "I haven't the least idea," Philip replied carelessly. "Something to do with boots and shoes, isn't it?" The questioner stared at him for a moment and then laughed. "Say, you're a young man of your word," he remarked appreciatively. End of Book 1, Chapter 6.